Hey guys, so today's video is just going to be a little Q&A. I asked you guys to leave us some questions on our Instagram. Sorry about the noise, this is just real life. But I had you guys ask some questions on Instagram and I got a ton of them. So I'm not gonna be able to go through all of them in this video, but I do plan on doing more Q&A videos. Follow us on Instagram if you're not already. So this question comes from, sorry if I do not pronounce the names correctly, but this question comes from Loretta Sherman 1996. I started a YouTube channel a year ago. Can you give me suggestions on how to grow as a YouTuber? My suggestion is to be real. Don't try to be something that you're not. Another suggestion I would say to grow as a YouTuber is tags. Tags are very, very important because it gets your video out there. So I would say tag things that you would look up. So let's say you have like a Target haul. Well, tag everything and anything related to Target. Target haul, Target clothing haul, Target baby haul, Target grocery haul, just anything to push your video out there. Another suggestion I have is sharing your video on other social media. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, just anything to get your video out there really helps. The camera I first had back when I first started YouTube was just my iPad camera. And then I went to a Sony. I have no idea what kind of Sony camera, but I went to a Sony. And then after that, I had, what kind of camera? The Canon.
Oh yeah, the GX.
No, that's the one I have now.
Oh, Daddy!
I think it was the Canon 310.
No, 120.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the Canon that didn't have the flip screen, and then Gage recently, well not recently, for our anniversary, 2 years. For our anniversary 2 years ago, Gage got me the Canon G7X, and I really like it. There's some focusing issues, but that is a good camera. Now, if you're like me and you can't like afford the brand new, like this expensive camera right away and you want to save up some money, a Canon or a Sony are just fine. Like I said, I started out on an iPad. You honestly don't need all the fancy editing software. I just have the Lenovo Edge 2, and before that, all I had was a Walmart laptop. And I just use Windows Movie Maker. I don't have iMovie or I don't have a Mac. I just have just a standard laptop, and Windows Movie Maker is free. There is like an upgrade that you can pay to like get a better Windows Movie Maker, I think. I think that's what the guy at Best Buy said, but I just have the free one. Next question comes from Blended Fam Show. Would you be interested doing a box swap with another YouTube mommy? I would love to do a box swap. Like, I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and I don't really talk to any like other YouTubers. There's one girl I follow. YouTube name is Faith Julia. I love her videos. She hasn't posted in a while, but I love her videos. But I would love to meet more YouTube mommies. So I'd love to do a mommy box swap, or like a kids box swap, or like a Valentine's box swap. I think that'd be so fun to do. The next question is, how is it with Gage home all the time? I'm sure the help is nice, but do you guys get into stupid arguments just because you're together all the time? I love how engaged you guys are with the kids, always encouraging arts, crafts, and outside play. 100% yes, we get into a lot of stupid little arguments, and I do feel like that's because we are home, and I feel like a lot of the time it kind of gets like we have a lot more stupid arguments when he's first laid off, because I had such a routine with just me and the kids during the day, and then when Gage is starting to be home more and like trying to stick to a routine or get back into like a new routine can be hard, because Gage parents a certain way, I parent a certain way. Yes, we do. We're not perfect, trust me. Like, we get into stupid arguments. But I feel like now that he's been laid off for a couple months, we kind of like we need to get into a schedule. I will be honest, we need to get into a better schedule, but we kind of have adjusted our parenting ways into one, but we do still get into arguments. I mean, we're both home, so it's like, who's getting up with the kids? So we made the agreement, well, we both get up with the kids. You know, the breakfast, who gets breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's like little things like that where I'm so used to like me getting up with the kids, me getting them breakfast, lunch, you know, whatever. So it's little things like that we get into stupid arguments about, but usually those arguments don't last more than
a day or two.
No, not even a day or two. Those arguments don't even last for like, I would say an hour, hour and a half. Like we both have our own way of like calming down, and so they don't last very long. Okay, the next question comes from Danny Picha. Are you partnered with a company, and if so, is it worth it? We have been with Full Screen. Well, my camera died, so I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit different because I had to charge my battery. Where I left off was, are we with a company and is it worth it? We are with Full Screen Network. We are with Full Screen. Part of a network because you have someone there that can help you. They help grow your channel.
Tips and pointers.
Tips, pointers, things like that. So since we're with a network, I've had a lot of people ask also where we get our music from. And since we're with a network, we actually get free music for our videos. Epidemic Sounds, why couldn't I say that? Epidemic Sounds is where I get a majority of our music from. So if you guys want to check that out. If you do YouTube videos, you can monetize your videos. You don't have to have a certain amount of subscribers. You don't have to be with a network. You can monetize your videos whenever. You just want to make sure that you do stay within the YouTube guidelines. I'm sure you've heard going around how a lot of people's videos are getting demonetized, and we have had that happen multiple times, and you have to put it under review, and it can usually take about 24 hours before they fix a problem. But see, what's happening is the smaller YouTube channels, you have to have at least 1,000 views within a week. And so what's happening with smaller YouTube channels is that their videos, if they get demonetized, then they're not being looked at until they at least get 1,000 views, which kind of sucks for smaller YouTubers. I'm not sure if I heard this correctly, but I think if you have at least 10,000 subscribers, then you also get viewed right away for like if your video gets demonetized. If it's under 10,000 subscribers, then you have to wait until your video hits 1,000 views. I may be wrong. How old is Weston? Weston is 7.5 months old.
I'm gonna go out the wind.
Favorite YouTubers to watch? I would say my favorite YouTubers to watch is Jess Fam, Kendall Ray, Shane Dawson. Who else do I really watch? I really love watching Trisha Paytas. Who else? I'm subscribed to Ellie and Jared, Colin and Katie, and Daily Bumps, but I honestly, like, I don't watch them as much as I used to.
They used to be on every day at Trin's house.
Yeah, I don't really watch them as much. Who else? Josh Lador. That's Kendall Ray's husband. I really like his videos too. I don't know, like, I have a whole, like, let's look at my YouTube. Let's see what's on my subscription list. Okay, let's see. I have KK and Baby J, Samika Vlogs. I don't really watch Samika a lot, but I'm subscribed to them. Oh, Ryland Adams, that's Shane Dawson's boyfriend. Rachel Talbot, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I watch her, not a lot, but I'm subscribed. Coney Jolie's, the JK Today, Ellie and Jared, Colin and Katie, Daily Bob, So Wander Family, Daily Davidson's, 8 Passengers. I really like 8 Passengers. I would prefer to watch 8 Passengers over like Ellie and Jared and stuff. Okay Baby. Like I just have like a whole subscription list. So I just go through, and you know, I don't honestly have a lot of time to watch YouTube, so it just depends on the day. But that is all the questions questions I'm going to answer today. Be sure to head over to our Instagram and leave us a question. I plan on doing more of these types of videos. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys in our next video. Bye guys.